Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Real Spit with Spitty. I'm your host, Spitty Will. You know, on this show, we kick none but that real spit, no fluff, no huff. Now, hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell. If you like what we talking about, like the video, leave a comment, keep the convo flowing. Now, today I want to introduce my guest, a real one. Got a real one in the building. Animal Shelter's own Gunplay, aka Don Logan. What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up with it, brother? How
Man,
are
I'm
you, man? What's up,
I'm
man?
cooling, bro. How you feeling, man?
Man, we back in the
Yes,
biddy,
sir,
boy. You know
man.
what it
Back
is.
at it,
Back in the
bro.
biddy with Spitty. You
You
know
know what I'm
what I
saying?
mean?
Shit, man. We back like we never left.
Facts.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro,
For
and
sure,
blessing my new
always.
platform, man.
Yes, yes,
You know
yes.
what
You
I
know
mean?
I'm here for it, brother.
Yeah, bro. Now,
Absolutely.
now, since the last time you was here, bro, you didn't went on a viral spiral. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
viral spiral. That's what we calling it now,
Yeah, man.
man.
You've been going crazy, man. Like,
Yep.
what, like, what's been up, bro? Like, what?
Man, I'm finally controlling the narrative, man, from that case.
Yeah,
That's my main focus, was to control the narrative, to tell the truth, let the truth get out there, um, and couple it with music,
yeah,
like my new single I dropped, Phases,
yes, sir.
because that's what we all go through. I just went through a phase.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
So yes.
What would you say is something that you learned from that phase that you went through and just came out of?
What I learned, man. I learned a whole heap of shit, man. I learned a lot about myself. I learned how resilient I am. You know, I learned how patient I could be. I learned that people are reasons, seasons, or lifetimes. You know what I mean? I learned I learned how to tap into my spiritual. I picked up that Bible. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? It's been on the dash, but I put it on I put it on my lap and
Yeah,
started reading it. Um, I learned a lot. I learned emotional control, emotional awareness. Um, I learned how to budget money.
man. Come on,
I
man.
know I'm late with it, but damn, I learned.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Still trying, bro.
yeah,
But I learned how to budget my money, man. I learned I learned that 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 real friends are invaluable, man.
mm.
You can't replace them, man. You know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah.
like they're just without them, you without good friends, man. Like I don't know where I would be.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
Now, for those who's sleeping under a rock, you went through a case that was actually dismissed
yeah,
where your baby mama had accused you of assaulting her and
yeah,
pulling out weapons on
yeah.
her and your daughter and
Hmm.
you know all of that. But like I said, that case actually ended up being dismissed after you going through it for about 2 years.
Yeah, 2.5 years. My bond. She tried multiple motions to revoke my bonds, which were all fabricated. I beat them all, and she got into an accident, a severe car accident during the case. Um, Probably due to her karma, and she told me that's what it was
Mm.
when we talked again, and she still ended up trying to revoke my bond 14 days before trial and was saying witness intimidation, and she sent them the screenshot of the phone log, and they were all outgoing calls, so they just said she's not even credible. So we're just gonna that's why the case was dismissed for real.
Mm.
It's in the transcripts.
Now, when headlines come out about you, people often just automatically make their minds up. You know, you not only are you going to court, but then you're in the court of public opinion.
Right.
Um, People make their minds up before the truth like actually comes out. How hard is it to fight that?
That's where that emotional control and awareness kicks in. Um, I had my hands tied behind my back and I had duct tape on my mouth,
Hmm.
like, you know what I mean? And I couldn't say nothing on addressing anything she would lie about on the internet about me. I couldn't address it.
Yeah.
Or she would go and take that and try to revoke my bond. So I had a gag order on me. I couldn't even post about narcissistic people because that's what she is. She's a severe narcissist, slightly sadistic. You know what I'm saying? So not knowing all of this, they talk a good one. But she what was I saying again? Um
Just talking about like how hard is it to fight?
oh yeah,
The,
I couldn't say nothing, so I had to learn the patience. I had to learn to let go and let God.
yeah,
I had to learn to let people, those type of people, talk themselves out of whatever shenanigans they're trying to put on me, where they'll talk so much and lie so much they can't keep up with their lies.
mm,
So holes start being poked in their story, and you call it out, then they deflect and call you to talk about some other shit
yeah,
that has nothing to do with the question we asked you. You know what I mean? So that's what she was doing, and I had to learn just patience, man, emotional control, how to shut the fuck up, because it's either that or go to jail.
yeah. Nah, for real.
You
And when
know?
and when people online are automatically painting a picture that you guilty and that everything that they hearing like they believe in, like how does that make you feel?
They
Because I'm
sleep
sure
on
even
pallets.
fans was turning on you.
They sleep on pallets. Don't matter to me. They're nothing. You know what I'm saying? When I
Yeah,
turn my phone off, they disappear too.
yeah,
I go back to real life, a nice, good life. You know what I'm saying? So like they go back to whatever they doing, typing, being tough with the thumbs, and having their opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one in the stink.
yeah.
So I don't really read comments or nothing like that, because I don't really have an ego.
Mm.
I don't have nothing to unite from it. I'm not even reading it. So because when I read it, I just be like, look who's saying this shit. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? Look at
mhm.
you. Either you have no profile pic or you a straight buster. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Now, that situation change how you move in your personal life?
Yeah, yeah. So that being emotionally aware of everything is you have to use it every day. It doesn't. It's so now that I learned how to use it on a major scale, I use it for the small things instead of blowing up real fast. I'm getting mad. I just let it go. It'll work itself out. That's what I'm on now. It'll work itself out. I'm not chasing nothing. I'm not finna. I'm on cruise control right now. God is in total control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we've all been in situations where bro, where we get with a girl, we get with a chick, and she seems sane, she seems straight, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But then all of a sudden it's like when she get upset, she turned into like a whole totally different person. Man, how do we avoid that, bro? Like how do we, you know what I'm saying? Cuz I mean, we've all have been through that.
You have to see narcissistic personality disorder people were here since the beginning of time. Okay, it's a Leviathan spirit. It's a Jezebel spirit. So has been a war from the beginning of time.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Spiritually. So once you have that spiritual discernment on people about people, you would you'll catch on.
Mhm.
A narcissist has 4 stages. It's love bombing, it's discard, it's smear campaign, then it's Hoover. So the love bombing is what she did. She was like, oh, she want to do everything I want to do.
Mhm.
I want to get married. I want to have babies. I want to move to Brickell. I want to everything I want to do. She wants to do. Everything was perfect. It was what I mean. She was handling her end of the marriage, basically, making the house a home. Remember I told you I can't. I'm with money. I'll go through it. So she was helping me budget the money, put this money up, do this there, do that there. So it was like, okay, this is like a well-oiled machine now. Now we're getting somewhere. You know what I mean? And um, she just like that was the love bombing phase, and then it went to all of a sudden that night the situation where she say I pulled the gun, throwing glass at me, did the whole hysterical thing. Um, that was the discard phase. All of a sudden, I was discarded. Bam. All of a sudden, I'm in a jumper and I'm in fucking the county jail, facing 15 years in prison, and I'm like, oh shit. Then the smear campaign. She went online, spewing that shit out of her teeth. You know what I'm saying? That fucking lies out of her teeth over and over and over again, and multiple saying different stories. One time she said I choked the baby till she was lethargic, and the medics had to come and revive her.
Wow.
All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that really happened, would I be sitting here with Spitty right now? Okay, so like, then the smear campaign, you know, online, you know what I'm saying? Clucking, and then the Hoover phase came. She was on like her third boyfriend that year, and then she started like you know, wanting to drop charges and want me to be in the baby's life, and all it is a narcissist needs the supply. She had 3 new supplies already, but they weren't me. You see what I'm saying? They weren't me. I was her main supply of energy to suck from. You know what I'm saying? To make miserable, to you know, just to have on an emotional roller coaster, dangle my baby in my face on FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Acting like she's finna, I want this over with, and da 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 da. I want to get my family back, this and that. And I'm like sitting there like, bruh, you keep going to court and making up lies, revoking my bond, and call my phone and say, hey, you want to see your daughter? Yeah, she's just getting out the shower. What is going on here? You just left court and lied for an hour. Call my phone and then tell me if I want to see the fuck kind of games you playing? You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's the Hoover phase, and then it starts over. And the last Hoover phase that she had was after the accident, when she looks totally different from where she was, and I started feeling sorry for her, and really saying, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like I wanna help you now. I wanna, like, let's get this shit over with so I could start getting back on my grind, so I could start sending you money up there, so I could, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you gonna need it. And she's like, yeah, because my medication, my bills, and this and that. And I'm just like, yo, you know, I was telling her, I was like, yo, I felt like at first, when you got into that accident, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, goody. But then it hit me, and it just was like, that's not good, bro. That's your wife. It don't matter what she did, my nigga. That's the mother of your child, dog. You know what I'm saying? So that part of me, the human part of me, came out and started talking to her again, but only on some, you know, 10-foot pole shit, arm's length. You know what I mean? I would never call her. She would call me. And 14 days before trial, she filed a motion while calling me every day like nothing's happening. Files a motion of witness intimidation. Takes a screenshot of her call log, sends it to the state, and says, yeah, file a motion. And the trial is in 14 days. And they're like, dog, these are all outgoing calls. You dumbass bitch. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And they're just like, she's not credible. And I got the text messages from my lawyer. I had another podcast, nigga read that shit. I said, you read it. Motherfucker said the state says she not credible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they finna dismiss this shit. So when I went to trial, they said the state attorney said I looked over the case. I don't see any evidence for me to prosecute, enough evidence to prosecute. I sent it to a higher court. They looked through it thoroughly and said there's not enough evidence to prosecute. So ultimately, we want to dismiss this case.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the judge looked like, she did like this. She goes, and I'm like, why turn that frown upside down? Why? And I was like, she was like, no, I was waiting for you. Then she smiled, and I'm like, yo, I just went through 2.5 years of this mutt coming up here lying. You believe in her. You put a frown, you see me finna walk out this bitch in one piece and ain't complained one time. Never was late to any arraignment, any hearing, anything, my nigga. And I'm out of here, bro. And she was just like, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm thinking that she was like, I know you've been through a lot, Mr. Morales, but I wish you luck. You know what I mean? Congratulations. I'm like, all right, I see you. But I get home, it's the fucking sheriffs.
After the case was dismissed.
2 hours after I get home, I fire up a fat head. The fuck is that? It's the motherfucking Broward Sheriff's Office, dog. For what? She put a restraining order on me 6 days before trial. And they served me that day because she's in Kentucky. After the accident, they had to patch her ass back together again. And she was up there rehabilitating. And she filed a restraining order from there to here and said the basis of the restraining order was the case that she just lost.
Wow.
The deposition reads, I am currently maimed with child from Richard Morales. He pulled an AK on August 19th, 2023. He pulled an AK-40. I've got the shit memorized, blood. You see what I'm saying? So on a basis of some shit you just lost. So she wants, so now I understand what type of demon this is. It's a demon that won't stop until she sends me to jail for something.
Wow.
So that restraining order, I got on the podcast. I've been doing my podcast. It's a no contact order. I've got her blocked on Instagram, blocked on my phone, blocked on TikTok. She can't see me. She's watching my brother page, Trap God Lido, every day. You know what I'm saying? Watch everything. And she see we on podcasts. And one of the podcasts, they ask me, how was your mental state? I said, nigga, I almost was suicidal. I wanted to leave here, but then I'm a winner. If I leave here, I lose, she wins. Nope. I'm finna run through this shit then. Come on, bring what you got. And let me get through this. You know what I'm saying? But she took that, called the police, and sent them the podcast segment of when I said that part of it, and said, go check on him. They called my phone during a podcast while I'm sitting there, and I see, the fuck? And then you know how you see the voice memo text?
Yeah.
This is officer. I said, let me read this to y'all. And I read, this is officer so-and-so from the Pembroke Pines Police Department. Oasia is concerned about you. She saw a podcast that you just did, and she said she's concerned about you and wants us to check on you. I saw the podcast, what she's talking about, and I do not interpret the same thing she does. I believe you're okay. I'm just calling to make sure you are.
Yeah.
Lido, my brother Lido phone. You remember Trap God Lido? He was up in his phone ring. Pembroke Pines Police Department.
Wow.
Right after mine's. Are you with Richard Morales? Dog, bitch. All you do is call police on people? You called them on Lido. You said he came in the club and beat you up. You said he did all this. You went outside on body cam, got hysterical, filed a motion and said I sent him in there to beat. We took the footage to the fucking judge. It never happened. And you know what the judge said? Oh, well, she was just upset. The bitch just lied to you, filed a motion on a lie that got caught on 4K from the club to the fucking body cam. And bitch, she was just upset. Not schizo, not need a psych eval, not need to go to jail for lying and calling. What the fuck?
Right.
So bitches could do anything they want, literally. They can say anything they want and the state will pick it up and you have to prove you didn't do it.
Right. And then when they get proven wrong,
they're just upset.
No consequences.
No consequences.
That's crazy.
No consequences. So y'all be out there, be careful.
Nah, for real. So where does that leave you with your relationship with your daughter?
Haven't seen her since she got snatched out my arms at 6 months, 6 months old.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 months old, man. Last time I seen my baby girl, man. You know what I mean? She dangled her on the fucking FaceTime couple times. I just did a child support hearing and she brought her up. Beautiful little girl. She said, hey. She said, hi.
Mm.
I had to keep a straight face
Yeah.
because that's my, you know what I mean? Like there's a hole in my heart about her,
Uh,
you know, but I put it in the Lord's hands. He knows, he sees everything. He know he know what happened when that little girl, when I walked out after she threw all of that glass at me and walked out, and my charges, the reason why I got booked was because when she put a knife to her hand and pressed down on it with a steak knife and it left ridges or a mark on her hand, and they said the baby had a scratch on her. I ran out the crib when she snatched the baby out my hands and were knocking on doors. She had a wide open window with all the glass on the floor to pick something up and nick her. Not saying she did it, because that's alleged, and I'm not finna go no legal route with that. But I didn't fucking touch that child for her to have no scratch on her. And then you say I choked her, which never happened. So you do your own math with that one, blood. And then you get into a oh shit, yeah. then you get into a severe car accident. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Let me put him right here for
Yeah.
me. You get into a severe car accident and damn near leave here. God don't play about no babies and fools, man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You nobody saw it, but God did. If that happened.
Yeah.
And she told me while the time she was talking to me before before the last day of trial, she was like, "I know this is my karma for what the hell I put you through," quote unquote. And then does that.
And then, like you said, this case gets dismissed, and you don't even get the money, any of the money back that you had to pay for your legal or none of that.
I'm starting life from absolute nothing. Not even a contacts in my phone.
Yeah.
She changed my iCloud password and called herself 3 times and tried to revoke my
Deleted
bond.
your gram and your
Deleted
YouTube.
my Instagram, deleted my YouTube, 70,000 subscribers, deleted my TuneCore, my DistroKid, my emails, nothing. I have nothing.
What's your gram so people know so they can follow you?
At not Gunplay again.
Okay. Bet. Now, the other thing that you've been going viral about has been your comments about being on MMG, and at a certain point, you not getting the support that you needed from Ross and from the label, and which surprised a lot of us because we all know you as Ross' right hand man, the cat who introduced us to Wicks before people was even calling them Wicks.
Right.
Now, Ross has since then replied to you at one point subliminally, and then I think even as early as yesterday or today has commented back on what you said. How do you feel about the comments that he replied back with?
I hate that is to this where it's on the internet and we're going back and forth because that's my brother and I love him. Plain and simple. But I feel I have to take responsibility as for me being maybe overly transparent with my choice of words about, this is something that I've been let go and I've been came to terms with saying to myself, I traded whatever I didn't get in the music game for the experience, and that's priceless. And he gave me an opportunity. I took it. I ran with it. I'm still here now. You know what I'm saying? I did TV. I did a lot of things. I did my own tours. I went on world tours too. I did a few countries. You know what I'm saying? So I made a name for myself without anything needing to, but when it was time, I felt that, I didn't get my fair share, but at the same time, holding myself accountable for, things that I probably did that was liability style shit. You know what I'm saying? I was a wild nigga, you know, kicked in a few elevators, broke a few elevator doors, you know, cracked a few DJ Vlads over the head with bottles and got litigation going, you know what I'm saying? Snorted a little nose candy on camera. I mean, I wasn't the fucking, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have the cleanest face out there. Slapped a few niggas with iron. You know what I'm saying? Made the news a few times. So I have to say, a lot of it, maybe maybe half and half, but it was my doing. It's choices that I made.
Yeah.
I didn't say that part. I didn't say that part, and that I think would have balanced it out. And what prompted that or triggered that reaction was the 2.5 years that I stood with no day one energy support from the who you would naturally turn to.
Yeah.
Like, you know how if you was on your deathbed and your old girl was still alive and your daddy was still alive, who would you call? You would call your parents.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Not saying he like, but it's like my big brother. It's like, I know. You know what I'm saying? And during that time, everybody was enjoying life. And I felt like the commitment, the 20, 30-year commitment and grind and hustle that I put in, not only for me, myself, but for the brand, protecting the brand, you know what I'm saying? Physically, you know what I mean? Going through it, actual frontline shit. And I felt like, damn, that counts for nothing. You know? Regardless if it was a case where you didn't know if I was telling the truth or not. If you know me, you know, and then I'm showing proof. Look, I have a polygraph test. I passed a polygraph test. It took 6 hours, 4 questions asked, 12 different ways. I had a 30-minute break after 3 hours sitting like this, literally just like this. You can't move. And I gave it to the network and all of that. Love and Hip Hop, they still suspended me, and they like to keep that narrative. But I just don't want it to be the way it is right now. And I can't even be upset with my dog when his responses, I'm laughing because I know him, and he's a character. If you know him, he's a so anything he says, I'm really not I'm not even taking it serious. The nigga say, yo, you threw away 20 years to go kiss a bitch. How can you be mad? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, I did Love and Hip Hop in 2018, my nigga, though. This is some shit that I'm talking about that happened in 2012.
Yeah.
But he's just such a character. I can't even be upset at him. I came to closure with that. I a long time ago. That's why I could still come around and not feel away and be, this nigga. I love him. This is my brother. I came in the game with him, bro. We flipped in a truck together, and this nigga was trapped in that bitch, and that bitch was going. I'm like me, Peanut, and Ashley Ross running away from the shit. My eye coming out my fucking head. All I hear is gunplay. I look back. God damn it, fat boy. This nigga's in there, dog. I run back. I put my head this way. Come on. Pull him, because it's flipped upside down. The window all crushed. I gotta pull him out, help him out. got up out of there because I love my brother, man. I'll motherfucking, if we got the bucket, let's go together. It was fun, bro.
Yeah.
I'm down like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and he know that. You know what I'm saying? And he know what he know that's my he know what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we could smoke a joint about it and talk and laugh and kick the bullshit one day. But you know what I mean? I just hate that it's even here like this and we talking about this because I'm not the type.
Yeah, because when I first saw it, the first thing I said to myself, and I said I was gonna ask you was like the way that you felt, that you expressed how you felt. Had y'all ever even had that conversation before, like back in the day, where you was like, "Say, bruh, I need some more support, man. Like, hey, what's going on? Like, come on, I done came with rolling, I done came with Bible on the day. Like, I'm coming with joints. Like, where's my support? Were y'all ever able to have like that clear, direct, man to man, looking each other in the eye conversation, and him give you a reason why? Not.
When we did, it was about, yo, Def Jam. It's on them. It ain't on me. And then I'll go walk in the building and they'll say it's on him. It ain't on us. Then I'll go back and then it just was back and forth. And it was so long that it the record died down, and at this point I was getting back on my bullshit, and that's when I got that robbery case, and that really threw the monkey wrench in my momentum. I didn't even feel like, because I didn't know that niggas call police on niggas now when you go to war. I haven't been outside in the shit since what 2005. I left the streets for 7 years at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know, these niggas is 12 now. I don't know everybody. It's a thing to call police now. I didn't know that. So I'm thinking we finna go to war. Let's shoot it out like a good old shootout, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you tried me, you played, and we both up to no good. Ain't no honor amongst thieves.
Right.
We both up to no good. So hey, I will pat your ass, bro. I will pat your head. You know what I'm saying? So I warned them, but whatever. And I just took it into my own hands, and that was that. You know what I mean? But I still won't change a thing. The only thing I'll probably change is I should have been more getting on my digital grind back then. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't change a thing, dog. I had a blast, bro. You gotta understand, you came from nothing, an idea at 15 years old. At 25 years old, we're living the dream. You know what I mean? So what can I really say? Like I said, it's stemming from being locked in my crib for fucking 2.5 years and just I don't exist anymore. And it's like, wow, damn, dog. You know what I mean? But I don't. That's my brother, and I love him.
Yeah.
That's all.
And it's like when you have these certain allegations against you, like what you had, a few years ago, it's like people feel like they almost have to, not knowing what really happened or not, and you even being accountable to some of your, doings back in the day.
Yeah.
People not knowing if it's true or not, and needing to kind of stay away
Gotta
just
stay
for
away,
the
yeah.
to protect their brand.
But yeah, I get it. But nigga, it's me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. I totally get it. That's why nobody owe me nothing. So he don't owe me that. You know what I mean? But I just, like I said, I just felt like at the least, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a phone call.
Yeah.
That shit, you don't understand. That shit means the world to some people, bruh. A phone call. Hey, man. Boy, what you doing? Boy, you good? Yeah, bro. Don't kill yourself over there, boy. You straight?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good,
Yeah.
brother. I'm good. I'm all right, man. Shit, man. I'll just hitting your ass up, bro. All right. I'm good for like till trial. I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Dog hit me, my nigga. My nigga, bro. Shit, we straight after this shit. We finna go. Finna hit over here, go over there. Finna fly over here, nigga. I need to jump on the jet, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump on the jet, nigga. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But
At least you taking those steps right now, though, bruh. Being accountable and
Yeah.
being able to be just as open and transparent, and in that way, you know what I'm saying, as you were, and telling and expressing, like your disdain for the way that the business was going
Yeah.
at a certain point.
Yeah.
Um, and I was also surprised because I know that when your daughter had the heart surgery, that Ross was somebody who put bread up to also help with that scenario
Right.
too.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Do you think that the relationship is repairable, or do you feel
Yeah.
like,
Of course,
yeah,
man. That's my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what we like that's family.
yeah,
I had to go out and hustle on my shit. I had to hustle my shit up. I had to go pay for my videos, my studio time, my this, my that, my that. I spent money on myself too. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So, along with Def Jam and everything I do, I directed all my videos, every video I've ever done. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
directed them shits. I paid for them bitches, all of that shit. So, you know what I mean? I did get a budget. I got a budget for my first album. Yvette and Steve Bartles was at. That's when Steve Bartles was the acting president at Def Jam, and
yeah,
they were putting together the list of artists that they're gonna put out that year. And Yvette brought me up, and they gave me the budget. You know what I mean? I did get a budget, but it
yeah,
was one of those shelf budgets. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're gonna give you this money,
yeah,
but we know we ain't gonna push you like that. We just gonna send you through the usual publicity shit, the interviews, the usual shit, and then bye. You know
mm,
what I mean? But I wish I would have then not seen Meek Mill and then Warner and all of them, and I'm just like, damn, dog, that's where I'm supposed to be at. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, fuck. But
And it even sound like, from when you telling your side of the story and your perspective, and then hearing what Ross was saying when he was saying that from some of the things that you had done, Def Jam dropped you, but he didn't necessarily let you know because he didn't want to, like, hurt your
break my heart.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, he didn't want to, like, discourage you, or
Yeah.
anything like that. Hey, can you close that door, bro? Please. And so he didn't want to, like, discourage you from continuing to work hard to come up with the hits and come up with the joints that you know what I'm saying, was coming up with. Now, let me ask you this, bro. What advice would you give a young artist that's coming up, that's, either in a situation where they're about to sign to, an artist that they admire, or you about to sign with your best friend who's a star, and y'all about to go in and do business together? What advice would you give them?
To be transparent with the paperwork. Just be transparent with the paperwork, bro. That's all. You know what I mean? And make sure that you get your mechanical royalties.
Mm,
Make sure you do not sell your publishing, you know, until you got you some hits under your belt, and then you could get you 750 real quick, a million real quick. All right, now that's a play.
yeah,
Don't sell your publishing. I sold. I was. I'm not even finna get into it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I just didn't. I didn't do my diligence in checking the shit, and is this the smart move?
yeah,
I'm fresh out the fucking hood. I need some money.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I could have just waited and said, I ain't doing that. But then it would have been, I was the odd man out.
mm,
I would have been the odd man out. Next thing you know, it's another gunplay in the clique, and all of a sudden, so let me just go ahead on and go along with the ride, bro. Fuck
yeah.
it. It's going to be fun, right? You know what I'm saying? It was.
So do you feel like the issues that you were having in business at the time, was it more about money, communication, or the lack of transparency?
Which one was the problem?
Yeah.
All of the above.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Man, we sat down. We sat down, triple C's. I don't know if I should even say that, dog. I'm gonna leave that alone. It's just some lawyer shit that just leave that shit alone. But I'll trade that shit for the experience. I traded it for the experience of being a famous rapper, traveling the world, fucking hoes, doing cocaine, having cocaine orgies, fucking flying over here, private jets over there, Jay-Z over here, Beyonce over there, my Michael Jordan over there, all my childhood heroes, and your name is out there. You're living a dream. Like, money can't buy that, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, and it came organically. We didn't buy it, and it lasted a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I'm guap with it, dog. I've been it did what I said on that podcast was what I already came to terms with 2012, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just after, like I said again, after that 2.5 years sit down and reset, that something just triggered me, like, blah, 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 and I just went too transparent. I didn't bash my dog. I would never do that. I would never call him out his name. I would never disrespect him. I have the total utmost respect for him. And the brand, of course. So, yeah.
Do you think the music industry builds artists up just to use them and then throw them away, like once their moment passes?
This is an industry. If when you have a conveyor belt of cars, they don't have one car and they got buy it, ship it, make it, ship it. You know what I mean? So it's microwave artists now. You know, that these labels is putting out, or that's even putting their self out. They just sound like another one that sound like him, that sound like him, that sound like him. So, but you know.
Now, you've been open just a few minutes ago and just in the past about battling addiction in the past. And then I know you've also expressed that, you've been on this sober run and been, changing your life
As best as I can.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's an everyday battle.
Yeah.
It's an everyday,
yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
it is. Yes, it is.
You know, they say that each day is day one. You know what I mean?
Each day is day one. It is, bro.
For sure. What would you say was like the lowest point for you?
Man, during that case, boy, I tried to do an ounce.
So you had the Tony Montana heap on the table.
When I say I was thinking of suicide, I was too pussy to put the gun to my head. I just said, fuck it, I'll bust my heart. You know what I'm saying? And I stood for maybe 4 days. Maybe I dozed off for like 4 hours one day in between those 4 days, but that shit was done.
Yeah.
I just was tap. I tried to, you know what I'm saying? Doing as much as I can, don't care. And I just was vibing in the house, playing video games, just trying to motherfucking bust my shit. And then I thought about it, and then I really was like, nah, dog, I gotta chill, dog. I gotta win. What am I doing? I gotta win. And if I die, I won't win, and she's gonna win. And I can't let her win, because I'm a winner. It's what the fuck I do. I don't lose. I lose battles just so I could. Sometimes I let the battle get lost so I could win this war, because you have no idea what I'm coming with. After I peep your play, and then you lose. Just like this motherfucking chess game in here that me and Baby Savage is about getting into right now. Boy, I got him on the ropes over there, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Baby Savage.
Yeah, for sure.
God of grind.
Shout out Baby Savage.
Making it happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's handling my bookings. He's managing me right now. He's putting everything together. He's doing an incredible job. I want to salute to him. You can catch him on Instagram at Baby Savage God of Grind, and you can catch his booking phone number in my bio on my Instagram at Not Gunplay again, man. So salute to Baby Savage making all of this happen for real, because I needed this. I had to get back out here and tear these motherfucking streets up. How he said, gotta get back in the streets.
Yeah, man.
How Fat Boy said,
Come on, man.
yeah. He
Real
was grinding,
shit.
gotta get back. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Now, when you was going through that lowest point, was there like a specific thing that happened, a specific phone call or something like that that helped you to get control of, you trying to push yourself under, basically?
It was two instances that said everything is gonna be all right. Gunplay is the first one is when I gave my life to Christ, and that's when I really felt it. Like, if it's gonna be okay, I don't know how, but I know something is bigger than me is in charge right now. You know what I mean? I'm going to war in a higher court right now. So this little earth court, I ain't even worry about you no more, though. I know they going at it up there. So, then the next one was the last phone call I had with Fat Boy. Well, no, no. When you say it was gonna be all right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that.
Like, what helped you get
Oh,
control?
no.
of
What happened?
everything?
It was that when I gave my life, and when I got the call at fucking 6 something in the morning, check on your BM. She on life support. That's when I knew the spiritual realm is now in control. Karma is now in control. Tables will be flipping back into my favor real soon. Unfortunately, it had to be because of that car accident. I hate it had excuse me, I hate it had to be that. I love her. She is the mother of my child. But if you are consciously waking up on a daily basis to destroy not only an innocent man, your husband, and the father of your child, it will never end well for any bitch out there. You will win battles, but God is in total control. The omnipotent homeboy he's there.
Yeah.
You're not getting away with nothing. So let this be a lesson to any of you slime bucket, cum rag, mutt holes out there that think you got all the fucking sense and always want to grow a fucking brain and want to do niggas dirty because you have no emotional control. You cannot control your emotions, and therefore you want to get somebody back in a way where you have to fabricate and make up a lie and say it under oath. It's not gonna end well for you, bruh. And that's just on the spiritual level, dog. It's not gonna end well. There is a spiritual realm out here. So let that be a warning to anybody out there that wanna play with one of God's chosen children, anointed child. I was dedicated at birth. I'm anointed, boy. I didn't know I was. When I looked at my motherfucking arrest record recently, oh shit, bitch, I ain't even a felon. I got gun charges. I got armed robbery charges. I got The last one, nigga, battery, deadly weapon, false imprisonment, and case dismissed. Case dismissed. Withheld of adjudication, 3 of them. They called me for jury duty the other day. Can't make it up.
Yeah.
If that's not how? And I got another one that I gotta fight. And when I beat this last little peon case, because it's nothing compared to these other shits, I am now self-proclaimed Teflon Don Logan. Fuck that. Nah, but God is in charge, and I'm gonna beat this one too. And this case, with the lesson that I'm learning from this, is to be patient and wait for God.
Yep.
Don't take anything into your own hands. Don't trust anybody with whatever they got going on that's about some paper and, I'm just going. I got caught up. Hey, man, it's some old shit. But at the time I wasn't patient and waited for God's interaction with me at the time. So I took it into my own hands. I really don't know what it is until I find out, but I know it's probably some shit that somebody else got going on and I just got caught up in, probably. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know really what it is, but I'm going to beat it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And control God's divine timing.
Nope.
But when it hit, it hit. How dangerous can fame be for someone who's already fighting internal battles?
My ex-wife. That you look at that. You gotta understand. She comes from Lexington, Kentucky, or some shit, Georgetown, some little shit, whatever, in Kentucky somewhere. And she came to Miami and started stripping while getting her master's in criminology. And that life, that Miami life, oh, that shit will chew you up and spit you out, especially when you from a small town, especially when you ain't really used to this, and especially if you got a personality disorder like being a narcissistic motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This shit will eat you up. And as you can see, she left here different, bro. You know what I'm saying? That when nobody did nothing to her. It's all on her own doing. And I pray for her. I pray she can stop like having, like, wanting to see me in jail. It's not gonna happen. You're doing it all wrong. You're lying and won't stop. You know, I got another restraining order just now, violations, 19 violations. I got to go on the 18th. I said I got to send a lawyer up there on the 18th. 19 violations she fabricated. You know what I'm saying? The last one is he sent the gang member to my house. One of them is I'm in Miami. She said I left a mangled bird on her. She said I added her on Instagram and on TikTok, and my at is at not his at is at not Gunplay. He's threatening me. Where? You're blocked. You've been blocked since August, since I got my new Instagram, and you've been blocked on your phone number. Everything is blocked. I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see me. She sit there and watches Trap God Lito, Trap_God GAWD_LITO. That's my dog. She goes and watches his Instagram to see what we doing, just so she can make up some violations in her fucking delusional rabbit ass fucking dumb skull and want to fucking send it to the police. Why you always want to just send me to prison for nothing? Like, you're sick. That's sick. That's sick. But like I said, dog, when God got me covered, I'm covered in his holy blood, bruh. And I mean that. He ain't fucking with me, bruh. And I'm right, and I'm on the right path, and I'm doing the right thing. She's not. And she didn't learn her lesson, which is the part that's making me nervous, because God don't play about me, and you still playing. He done sat you on your pockets, and you still playing.
Do you think that the system, like in Miami, like the court system and all of that, do you think that
Fucked up.
they played a part in some of this stuff too,
Absolutely.
from some of your previous charges and different
It's
things
not
that you have
even
been
my
battling in
previous
the system?
charges. It's not even my. The state of Florida is cracking. The United States is cracking down on domestic violence prosecutions at all costs, bro.
Mm.
So when she, for instance, first hearing off rip, first time we get up there, we tell the funky bitch, you got his phone? Because she stole my phone. She put my phone on Instagram to my lawyer, one of my lawyers, and went to his text message, and it said, yo, I might need you. I might need you. And this is because I got stopped a week prior for tents. And I just got my license back, and it didn't know if it was still suspended or not.
Yeah.
So I text him and say, yo, I might need you. And I never text him back because he came back and said, you good, you just got a tent ticket. And she took a picture of that and said, look at him calling for a lawyer. A guilty person doesn't need to call a lawyer. Took a picture of it, posted it on her gram, and tells the judge, I don't have his phone. We take a piece of paper with the picture on it and put it in front of her and said, do you recognize what's on that piece of paper? She said, yes. It's your phone, you stupid, dumb, numbskull bitch. The same phone you said you don't have. The judge grabbed it, put it to the side, and just kept on listening to her lie. So she was in cahoots too. She made up some of the most outlandish shit. Remember how I just said Trap God Lido? That's my brother. I text her and said, stop lying. God is watching you. God is going to handle you. Filed a motion to revoke my bond and said, the God that he said is watching me and is going to handle me is Trap _God _Lido. That's his hitman. He calls him God under oath.
Man,
had to bring Trap God Lido into the courtroom to tell the judge, nobody calls me God.
That's crazy.
After that, she said, well, you have to bring me somebody that has heard him call him God. I got her. Her friend Tiana was supposed to come. Thank God. Shout out to Tiana, my nigga. A real bitch, solid bitch. Been raised by brothers. All brothers, bro. Bitch will talk to you about breaking down guns. Real bitch. Out of Philly. Solid bitch. Ask her to come into court and say, under oath, under God, that he calls him God and that's his hitman. You want me to, she probably was like, you want me to come in court and say under oath that he calls him God? I'm on a flight, first day. Second month, all right, we're scheduled for next month. I'm on a flight. They kept saying, yeah, she's on a flight again. Third month, I'm on a flight. Bitch never showed up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dog, you calling police on other people. You getting other people involved to lie on you, to lie with you. Like, what are these? And then the judge just like how I told you that, and you just said, oh my God. Why the judge ain't do that? Why? Because she has a criminal master's in criminology, and she knows the ins and outs of the shit. So she comes in there, big brain, does all of the shit. Judge be like, yeah, got him. I ain't do it. Never did nothing. I'm the one that got, stay away from her. Bro, I get the most, dog, oh my God, stay away. Bitch, I'm running from this mutt. I'm still running from this mutt. 3 years later, bro. August, I make 3 years running from this fucking slut bitch. Yeah. And I will always call her that. I don't give a fuck. I lost all respect for her. I had the last little respect was 14 days before trial when she pulled that stunt, sent them outgoing calls and says, I'm witness intimidating her. Well, and then she says I had something to do with her car accident while I'm on house arrest in the bed sleep. You won't stop? Man, fuck you then, bitch. Because you're only going to get this much. The bitch is only going to get this much pub from a nigga because I'm putting out the songs about the situation. And I got 5 records, and I'm releasing them every 2 weeks. I missed a week, so I was busy, but I'm going to release them after this. So I got another 2, 4, 6, 8. You got another 8 more weeks of talking about this shit. Then I will never. Because by that time, my lawyers is going to start eating her ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because I got now I'm back on my feet. My turn. My turn, Mutt. It's coming. Yeah. Oh, the legal shit is coming. Oh, my God. Trust me on this one. Everything is coming to light, brother. I'm talking about, hey, boy, okay. And you can't run from this one because it's all documented. It's all documented. I kept everything. Every fuck my baby daddy party she was going to, all the text. If he died, I wouldn't give a fuck. Oh wow. All of that. I got all of that. Now look at you. You got a face like Thomas the Train, son. You look totally out of pocket now. You motherfucker doing interviews, still bashing me, using my name to stay relevant. Now my name attached to some shit look like that, and then you lying. Like, dog, bro, I can't wait to not have to speak about this when all my songs are done, and now I could be like, all right, gag order is in place, restraining order is in place, motherfucking this fucking family court is coming up, divorce coming. Bitch, psych eval, all that shit. Motherfuckers finna go through they, bruh. Oh yeah, it's gonna be my turn real soon legally.
Yo, when you sit back and think about it, do you ever regret doing Love and Hip Hop?
Nah,
because the consensus is if an artist go do Love and Hip Hop, that mean that now like their career over or they washed up or whatever.
they pay so fucking good on that show, bro. I probably made more money on that show during that time than I did on tour with Fat Boy.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is a food, son. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a whole food. So it's like, and then why would you be mad at somebody going? Why wasn't they tripping on Will Smith when he got on the sitcom? Why they ain't bash him then?
Yeah.
Oh, now you a joker, you a comedy nigga. You was a rap nigga, now you a funny man. What?
Well, the thought is with reality TV.
Reality TV. Okay, I mean, hey, I don't care about them people. Them people don't pay me nothing.
Yeah.
Them people, you disappear. You're here 1 second, you mad. Look at me. Shut the fuck up and I go cash my big ass check and then I go to fucking Bal Harbor with a bad bitch and I go do shit you can't. And you still over there, oh, your career dead. Bitch, I'm getting you. I bet you got more money than you right there. Right now in my pocket. Right now. Wanna go? You see what I'm saying? But I wasn't put on earth to just be boxed into one thing. I'm gonna do acting real soon when I fix these ugly ass teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm going straight to the app. Film. I'm right there, nigga. LA. I already got my nigga. I got a motherfucking casting agent finna come holler. I'm gonna holler at. Take me around to all of these shits. I'm finna go hard. Just like I'm doing all of these podcasts, I'm doing all of these casts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of them. Who? Me? How? Not. How? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Yo, do you feel like the industry protects artists' mental health or do they just work to exploit it?
Of course to exploit it. They want you high. They want you drunk. They want you out of your body. You know what I mean? So you can be entertaining. You know what I mean? I was doing it. You know what I mean? Like, You see how that's why I relate to Kodak Black so much. How he be just vibing out. That's how you gotta. He's having the time of his fucking life.
Yeah.
That's how he has fun. The average 9 to 5, the average square. Not saying it's a bad thing, but an average citizen. That's wild. He's a wild man to me.
Yeah.
He's enjoying himself. He's having a ball. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I was on much. They called me 5 drug minimum. I started this shit, bro. I started this get high shit, bro. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? And making it be known. Once I heard Trick Daddy say, I'm the type of nigga take a pound of brown and boom that bitch Dade County style. I said, yeah, buddy. I'm on the way. Let me tell you about this though. You know what I'm saying? But he opened the gate, but I kicked the fucking shit open and was like, nigga, snort a line, do this, do that, nigga, pop a Zan, and I'm on them doing the interviews. I remember the magazine, Ozone magazine.
Okay, yeah.
Julia Beverly,
Shout out
remember?
Julia Beverly, yeah.
She was like, how many drugs are you on right now, Gunplay? I was like, Zan, ecstasy, cocaine, syrup, marijuana. Oh, and I'm drinking liquor. So 5 with a possible 6, I guess. And I was like, 5 drug minimum, huh? I was like, yeah, 5 drug minimum.
That boy talking like he playing spades, like my 5 and a possible.
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Facts.
Those
days that's over. Boy, if I drink Coronas now, 1.
Yeah.
2, bruh, it's gonna be a night, bruh. I'm gonna be sleep. I can't handle it no more. I got nothing that makes my brain too get me out of character.
Yeah. I saw something where DJ Paul had posted, because he's been sober for some years now, and he was like, man, this is some of the most boring shit ever, but I feel the best that I've ever felt.
Yeah, dog, because you always looking like when you, like, damn, dog, you going to either pick up a vape, a square, a weed, a line, a drink, or something, and you always doing that. So then when you sober, you always picking up, trying to find carrots, celery and peanut butter, carrots and ranch, something to snack on, something to chew on, little candy, little this, little that, hungry, always hungry, only hungry, eat. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like after a while, you just get used to it, and you're like, okay, all right, I think I got this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
All right. Man, when was the last time you been fishing, bro?
It's been a while, bro, and I can't wait to go back. I want to do my fishing podcast.
Yeah,
real shit, like I was doing, but I'm like those was just like vlogs, but now I'm gonna. It's coming. Yeah, it's coming real soon.
Well, I want to be a guest on there, bro. I'm coming to Florida. We gonna go fishing.
Okay,
you know?
we go.
I'm big on the freshwater fishing, and I've always wanted to go to Florida and catch like them big peacock bass, and I know I got them arowanas in the water.
Yeah, that's in the backyard, man. Yeah. That ain't nothing, man. We gotta go out for them kingfish. We gotta go out for the mahi that flip in the air. Psh,
I'm with that.
The sailfish. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that's memorable, man. That's what take 20 minutes to pull that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Catch
that
a marlin or some
marlins
shit.
And shit, man. That's where it's worthwhile, dog. You know, they take you straight to right where they at. Yeah. And they got, you know what I mean? That shit. So I'm going to be definitely doing that, and I'll definitely have you on there, man. It's a must.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Tell me about Animal Shelter and what what your goals are with building that label and all that.
We the underdogs. Dog check, woof. We the underdogs, man. Everybody on Animal Shelter has a you know those stories where it's like, how I survived. Every artist on Animal Shelter has a how I survived story. You know what I mean? Definitely, everybody. So that is my main thing is, just like an animal shelter is, every dog got a story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every artist got a story here, bro. And if you don't have one, I don't really fucking with you. I don't care how raw you is and your bars and nigga, fuck all that. Nigga, what you been through?
Yeah.
Tell me your story. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got niggas that's died 2-3 times, shot in face, all kind of shit. real shit, but they just, you know what I mean? They figured it out, and they're not on that no more.
Yeah.
They're not on none of that, but they survived it, just like me.
Yeah.
You know, most of it being my own fucking doing, but that's me, man. I like to fuck up first before then I get it right.
Yeah.
I like to do it wrong first. Fuck it.
But again, man, I want to just give you props too, though, bro, for just being able to hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Because that's like the first step of growth. You know what I mean?
And I did it so long ago. I've been a new person for years now, bro. But I haven't been in the public eye like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Love and Hip Hop, they painted one thing. So y'all still the audience is still stuck on that, and they still think I'm around here, you know, whatever. But my mental state is totally grown. I'm out of all my phases in life. I did it all. I'm not. I don't want to. I'm not never gonna rule out getting married again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like I believe that this time she'll be sent from God if he wants that in my life again. You know what I mean? He just might want success for me now. Like, fuck these hoes. Bleed. Can't trust shit. Bleed 7 days and don't die. Give you a motherfucker, give you some more success. Yeah. And then you know, who knows?
Yeah.
I just trust them.
I'm surprised to hear that from you though. Like with all that you done went through in this last marriage, that
because that means that she wins. You can't win on no level.
Yeah. Yeah.
No level. Case is not enough.
Yeah.
I gotta beat you on everything, bruh. Like, yeah, get married, not just out of spite, but because you didn't change my heart.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't make my heart cold. You know what I mean? You ain't make me cold. You ain't make me because who knows? I might find my soulmate for real, and just because of this fucking donkey, I gotta fucking, you know, there's a what's that song? There's an ice box where my heart used to be.
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna have me singing that song and shit? Like, come on, dog. Nah, I'm going to win, and by winning is by still having love in my heart for people, for women. Yeah. Right now, not too much, but I know it'll come back soon.
No, I can dig it. I can dig it. When you record, do you've had some hits, you've had some cult classics, you know what I'm saying? Like we were saying, Rolling, Bible on the Dash, the cartoon and cereal with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? When you record, are you like, I don't want to say chasing after a hit, but like, is there pressure? Do you feel pressure to like, man, like, okay, I got to make a hit. Like I got to, and knowing that you are also in company of other people who have made hits. Like, how do you record and not put that pressure on yourself?
I just have fun with it. And if it's God's plan for me to have another hit record again, then I'll do it. He'll make it happen. But I just try to go in there and either convey a certain emotion on that record, or have some fun on that record, or be upset on that record, or be my back against the wall on that record. That's how these records came about. Rolling, I knew that was gonna be a fucking hit, so I made sure I did the formula to hit records before the record even came on. I already got you. My dogs say we gonna be rich.
Yeah.
One day.
Right.
All right, we got them off rip.
Yeah.
Before we even got into the song, let's do that. Let's make something off rip. Don't hear sound, gunplay. Right. Now we got the hook. Let's make the hook. Now the verse. I wrote 30 damn near verses, bro, to that shit, dog. And I said it has to be a flow that's it just has to go so smooth. It has to just be energetic. It got to be up. It got to be. My campaign sip champagne, can't turn down my fast name. I'm gonna do my damn thing. I'm gonna go that kerosene. Got birds on my pair, man. Got birds like the. You see what I'm saying? So it was like once I finished it, dog, that was the first time I said, I think no, I know I got a hit record, bro. And I started doing drops for DJs. I did over 1,000 drops for DJs. Dub plates back in the day. Remember dub plates for DJs? I just worked it. I had a map and I put thumbtacks on it like that, and I said, okay, I gotta get this city. I get all the DJs in the clubs in this city. Who knows somebody in this city? Call somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that know the DJ. Get him. Get every DJ in that club's number from that DJ, and do that in every club in every city, dog. From the East Coast on down, bro. I was doing so much shit, dog, on my own to break that record. That's why that record took the fuck off. And then when they was like, nah, that shit is a hit. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm really, now once you get that confirmation, it's an adrenaline rush. Like, oh shit, my life is finna fucking change finally, dog. You know what I'm saying? I got that hit record that y'all talk about. That the mythical hit record. Everybody say, boy, you gotta get a hit that'll change your life. I got one.
Yeah.
But then it was cool,
but at least you know that
I can
you
do
can
it.
make another one.
And I made another one by myself. Ain't need nobody on the next one. Bible on the dash, totally different.
Yeah.
From to like club to, you know what I'm saying? To Bible on the dash. Like, come on, dog, I do this shit.
Yeah.
I can do it. And and honestly, if I want to again, I could do it again.
No, for sure.
Honestly, one more. I'm going to give y'all one more hit record. Remember I said it.
Yes, sir.
Just remember I said it. I'm going to give y'all one more hit record. I want one more run.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to call it quits.
Word.
Then I'm out. I'm moving to Costa Rica with some long hair shit that I'm going to find in the rainforest. Facts.
And I know we was talking earlier about the booking and all of that. What's up with like shows? You got a tour coming up? Anything like that?
Yeah, we touring, man. We for the rest of the damn year, man. We going in. You know, like I said, my booking information is on my Instagram at not Gunplay again. You'll see my manager / booking agent / big dog, my big homie. You'll see his phone number on there, and you could call his phone, and he gonna answer 3 in the morning. He won't give no fuck bro, about that paper.
Shout out Baby Savage.
Shout out Baby Savage.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And all right, I got a segment called Real Spit or Bullshit. I want to run through a couple of questions real quick, and you just tell me if it's real spit or if it's some bullshit. All right, so real spit or bullshit, record labels care more about hits than the artist's well-being.
Real spill. That's what it was? It was Real Spit, right?
Real Spit, yeah.
Yeah, Real Spit. Real Spit, my man. Real Spit,
yeah. You good. Real Spit or bullshit, the streets and the music industry don't mix.
Real Spit.
Yeah, can't have one foot in, one foot out.
Nah, brother, I tried it. It doesn't work, y'all. It don't work. Trust me. It don't work.
Real spit or bullshit, going viral today is more important than making classic music.
Going viral today is more important than making classic music. Has to be bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. Because your viral moment only finna last you. But that classic shit, it'll be here when you die.
Yeah, it's timeless.
That's why I will never die.
Yeah,
I can never die. I got Bible on the dash. I got classics.
Yeah,
and I'm old. You know what I mean? So and anybody that does music, that's a time capsule. You were here, so go hard as you can, man. While you were here, so you can leave a mark, man, nigga.
Yeah. Real spit or bullshit. Most artists don't actually understand their contracts and the paperwork.
Real spit, cause them shits be looking like, as long as that shit say I ain't going to jail in there somewhere. Cause I be waiting to see motions and shit. Motions granted, what the fuck? Charges. It's just so many words. I just be hoping I don't see fucking incarceration in there. Yeah. But it's a lot. You gotta really But then see, business, if you treat it like an art form, then you'll have, you'll know how to move with it. You know what I mean? You could get creative with your business, with the contracts and all of that. There's the ways you could slice and cut it up where it's dope and you benefiting and woo. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Last one, real spit or bullshit. Loyalty in the music industry is mostly fake.
Real spit. Real spit because it's loyalty in the industry is what again?
It's mostly fake.
It's mostly fake. I don't know, cause I'm a loyal nigga, dog. So I'm gonna say bullshit.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a loyal. I've been down 3 decades, man, with one click.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm making my own now, animal shelter. But I ain't no fucking click hopper like Rat Boy Briscoe down there to the crib. That scared the motherfucking get in the ring with a nigga. They done offered us money, nigga. Get in the ring. Opa like a goon. You know who I is. That's the shit. Why don't you get in the ring with me, boy? They try and give us some paper, nigga. I heard you just turned it down. I'm finna DM you. You bullshit, boy. Let's get some paper, man. And you gonna have to run me a fade anyway.
So y'all might as well get paid for it.
Yeah, Britt, damn, goddamn, dog. Come on, man. It's all that bullshit. Let's go, man. Let's get this paper.
Nah, that's what it do. Man, Gunplay.
I know I went off topic right there.
Nah, you good, bro, man.
Normal gunplay flashing.
But nah, bro, I appreciate you. Like I said, pulling up, blessing my new platform.
Always,
man,
brother.
being transparent. You know what I'm saying? And
for the record, I will never have a problem with my brother. Right. Okay, all of that is already gone in the back of my mind, and I am the type of person that I love unconditionally. Sorry, it's a fucking flaw. Can't help it. You know what I mean? So, and that's my brother, dog. Hopefully one day we can laugh about this, dog.
As a fan, like and as somebody who
make some music,
and as somebody who know both of y'all, and who worked with y'all when I was at Def Jam, and you know what I mean. Like we didn't have history together, but like I hope that y'all are able to like reconcile this shit, and that y'all eventually drop some music together, and
I would love that. I would love that, man. That'll be awesome, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because we, you know what I mean. When we come on, man, we get on that mic and we shut shit down, son.
Yeah, nah,
come on,
for
man.
sure.
Nobody's favorites. You know what time it is.
Yes, sir. But nah, Gunplay, appreciate you pulling up, man.
Thank you for having
Kicking
me,
Real
brother.
Spit.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Anytime.
Wishing you well on everything that you got coming up, everything you doing. And, whenever you come to Atlanta, man, fuck with me, man. And I'm going to be in Florida fishing with you, so that's going down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will be off the coast of Dade County getting it in, bringing in them big old motherfuckers, pulling them out that water, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, and I just want to thank everybody for checking out this interview with my man Gunplay, a.k.a. Don Logan. Yo, this is another episode of Real Spit where we kick that real spit, no huff, no fluff. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, like the video, leave a comment, keep the conversation flowing, and just keep it real, because shit, it ain't no other way to do it.
Come on.
Yes, sir.